No? Okay. Welcome. My name is Melanie Fichtenberg, and I'm here to teach my Teach Back video for the Chair Yoga certification. And I just want to start right now. I'm going to have you just plant your feet on the ground nice and flat, nice and straight. Try not to have them out or in, nice and straight. You want your knees right over your ankles. You want to line up your shoulders over your hips, and I like to roll my shoulders back and down. And then think of your ears over your shoulders. Line those up. And you may feel like you're falling back a little bit, but this is really a wonderful position to be in. And we're just going to inhale and breathe. And I want you, when you inhale, to feel like there's a zipper from the top of your head all the way to your pelvic floor, and you're unzipping that zipper and filling up with air. So just take a moment to inhale. And then on the exhale, you're just going to blow it out and just zip that zipper all the way back up. And again, let's inhale. Unzipping that zipper all the way, and exhale. Rolling that zipper all the way back up. Let's do that 2 more times. 1 inhale. And exhale, zip the zipper up. Final time, inhale. Exhale, zip that zipper all the way up. Let's slowly take our head, and we're going to turn it to the right, looking over that right shoulder. This is shoulders back and down month, so we want to keep those shoulders back and down. They tend to want to roll forward on so many people. And just breathe gentle and easy. Coming back to center. We're going to take that head and turn it to your left. Gentle, easy breathing all the time. Back to center. All the way to the right. And then back to the center, all the way through to the left. Let's take our head back to center. And I want you to think again, shoulders are back and down. Keep those shoulders rolled back and down. And we're going to, keeping those shoulders rolled back and down, we're just going to drop the chin to the chest, let gravity just pull it down. And it's like a plane is coming right at you, straight at you from the runway. So as the plane comes at you, it's going to go right on top of you. So you're just going to follow that plane with your eyes. And just take your neck back only to as far as it's comfortable. And just breathe easy. And remember to keep those shoulders back and down. That we're going to check that all through today. Again, dropping your chin, just your chin. Let gravity pull your head down, keeping those shoulders back and down. We're breathing easily. And that plane's coming at you. And as it comes at you, we're just going to follow that plane with our eyes. Lots of space in your neck. Only going back as far as is comfortable. One more time. We're going to tuck our chin, keep those shoulders back and down. Breathing beautifully and easily. And then last time, that plane's coming right at you. And we're just watching that plane as it goes over. Lots of space in the back of the neck, not letting everything scrunch tight. Beautiful. Let's bring our head back to neutral. And I'm going to just sit a little bit forward on my chair, and I'm going to take my right hand out. I'm going to turn my palm to the back, bend that palm in, and I'm just going to do, it's a tiny motion, keeping your shoulders back and down, just a tiny motion, and I'm just moving it in and out. Breathing while we go, always breathing. Let's take that left hand, we're going to grab that right hand, try to pull it towards you if you're able to, and then we're going to line up your left ear right on top of your left shoulder and just drop that ear to shoulder. And just take a moment to breathe right here. When I inhale, I like to think that I like the imagery of thinking that I'm filling up that neck, that space in my neck with air. So just inhale and exhale. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And one more breath. And then let's release that. Coming back. And now let's take that left hand out. We're going to turn our palm to the back. We're going to bend that arm in, and we're just going to in and out. And again, it doesn't have to be a big motion, just a small motion right now. Just in and out. Take your time with it. And let's grab that hand with our right hand, pull it to the right. I'm keeping my shoulders back and down. Again, another little shoulder check. And now we're going to take our left ear and drop it right on top of our left shoulder. And just breathe, filling up that neck space with air as you inhale. One last breath. And then just let's release it. You can shake your shoulders up, a little shoulder shrug. And now the opposite direction. Beautiful. And let's take our right arm and take it out. And you want to watch that your shoulder doesn't hitch up when you're doing this. So just take it across your body as far as your shoulder can go and stay nice and level. And we're going to bring that left arm in and pull it towards us. And again, always breathing when we're doing a stretch. It's so easy to stop breathing and hold your breath. So always breathing, gentle breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And now let's release. We're going to take that left arm across, keep that shoulder down, and then the right arm's going to pull it in. And just breathing, stretching out those shoulders. 2 more breaths. Final breath. Okay, release those, shake those arms out a little bit. And we're going to do just a little bit of picking fruit. So just take your right hand and gently reach up and grab your fruit. Keep both hips on the chair. We're going to lean over, drop that fruit. One more time with your right hand, gently reaching up, leaning over to the right, dropping your fruit. Let's take that left hand, gently reach up, lean over, drop that fruit. Reaching up with that left hand, lean over to the left, drop that fruit. How about this right hand? Let's go back. Right hand reaches up, bending from those hips. We're going to give it away in front of us. Here we go again. Same hand, right hand goes up, bending forward, giving away in front of us. Let's take that left hand, reaching up, bending forward, giving it away in front of us. Reaching up, last time, bend forward, give it away in front of us. Let's take that right hand up again, and we're going to bend from those hips, and we're just going to drop it down in front of you. There we go. Let's try that again. Gently reach up, bend forward, drop it down in front of you. Left hand, gently reach up, bending forward, dropping it in front of you. Left hand, gently reach forward, bend forward, and drop it in front of you. Let's take this right hand across the body. Keep that right hip on the chair. Don't let it flow. And we're just going to take it, drop it behind you. One more time, that same hand. There you go. And then just drop it behind you. How about this? Left hand goes across your body. Keep that left hip on the chair. And then just open up and drop it behind you. Once again, reaching across gently, open up, drop it behind you. Now we're going to take both hands up. So we're going to reach up with both hands. The right hand goes to the side, your left hand in front. Bend over, drop it, and then reach forward and give it away. One more time, that same movement. Here we go. Bend to the right and drop it. Lean forward, give it away. This time we're going to reach up. The left hand goes to the side, the right hand goes out in front. Lean to the left and drop it. Bend forward, give it away. Reaching up gently, left hand goes to the side. Lean over and drop it. Bend forward and give it away. Both hands will go up this time now. Reaching gently up to the sky. Bend from those hips and drop it in front of you. Let's try that again. Reaching up, bending from those hips, dropping it in front of you. Let's take the right hand on top. We're going to cross and just reach forward with each hand. Just stretch it with each hand. And now just take a few seconds. We're just going to open it up. Open up that whole chest area that always feels so good. And just breathe. Always remember to breathe. One more breath. Okay, let's take the left hand on the top, reaching, stretching it tight, and here we go. Let's just open forward and just open everything up and just take a moment to breathe. Beautiful. And now come back, shake those out a little bit if you need to, and we're going to do a little arthritis buster. So take your right hand, thumbs up, wait a minute, peace. Here's a Boy Scout salute. Military salute. That's high five across our body. So high five across your body. Let's come down into that V. If you have to help yourself, that's okay. And I know some of you have already conquered this V, so if you want to try it with different fingers, you can try it with different fingers, opening up with different fingers. And now we're going to take this thumb joint, stretch it across our body. The thumb often gets arthritis first, right in that thumb joint, that major thumb joint. So it's a wonderful stretch. Just stretch it across the palm of your hand. Okay, and now let's extend that palm of your hand. And I want you to press gently through the heel of your hand and pull gently back. And this is a wonderful stretch for if you have some carpal tunnel issues. And always breathe while you're stretching. Remember, in through your nose, out through your mouth, taking a moment to breathe. Okay, and now we're going to put our hand up toward the sky and just a gentle little stretch on each finger. You never want to overdo this stretch because you don't want to hurt yourself, but always just gentle. You always want to listen to your body, and your body will tell you how much you need to stretch it. And last but not least, the thumb. And then a gentle shake out. Just a gentle little one. There we go. Let's take that left hand, thumbs up. Wait a minute. Peace. Here's the Boy Scout salute. Military salute. High five across the body. And then come down to your V. And again, if you have to help yourself, that's okay. And if you've conquered this and you want to try it with different fingers, that's wonderful. Okay. Let's take that thumb. Pull it across the palm of our hand. To me, this one always feels so good because I get a little stiffness in my thumbs. We're going to extend, press through the heel of your hand and gently pull back. Remembering to breathe while you're doing this. Just a gentle little stretch back. One more breath. And now hand is to the sky, our palm is to the sky, and we're just going to gently stretch each finger. Taking your time, don't feel rushed. And then there we go. And then just a gentle shake. Beautiful. Let's come to the front of our chair. And I want to do a cat-cow series. And so we're going to start. I'm going to tuck my tail feathers behind me. So I tuck my tail feathers behind me. I'm pulling myself up like a string. I'm rolling my shoulder blades back and down, and I'm squeezing them together. And you want to remember in this position, lots of space in your neck. Don't scrunch back tight. I know some of us are scrunchers right there in that neck area. And just breathing. And then we're going to press through that lower back. Press through that lower back as we go down all the way through. It's almost like you're trying to press that bone right through your skin. So just press through that lower back, breathing while you come down. And let's come up again. Coming up, tucking your tail feathers. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pull yourself up nice and tall. And just breathe. Lots of space in your neck. And then press through that lower back. Keep pressing all the way down. Press through that lower back. Bending from those hips. Coming up again. Tuck your tail feathers. Roll your shoulder blades, squeeze them together. Lots of space in your neck area, opening that chest. Press through that lower back. Keep pressing. Breathing as we go. We're going to do one more set. Let's come up. We're going to tuck those tail feathers. Oh, tuck them nice behind you. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Yes. And then let's press through that lower back one last time. All the way down. Take your time. Don't feel rushed. Breathing as you go. And let's go ahead and come on up. Okay. And we're just going to separate your feet to where it's comfortable for you. And I'm going to take my right hand to my right knee and my left hand across. You want to remember, keep that left hip on the chair. Don't let it float off the chair. Keep that left hip on the chair. And we're going to bend from our hips to a nice flat back. It's going to be a nice safe stretch for you. So just bend from those hips. And I like just to take a moment to make sure I'm breathing here. Sometimes this is a difficult position to breathe in. So take a moment just to make sure you're breathing. And you can stay here or you can go a little further. You can take that left hand on the outside of the right leg and pull that leg towards you. Feels a great stretch in this upper left thigh when you do that. Upper inner left thigh. And just breathing. Always remember to breathe. Okay, let's bring one hand to each knee. Come back to center. This time we're going to have the left hand on the left knee. The right hand comes across. Keep that right hip on the chair. Don't let it float. And we're going to bend from the hips, a nice flat back. It's a safer stretch with that back nice and flat, bending from those hips, making sure you're breathing. So take a moment. Make sure that you're breathing. And again, you can stay here, or now you can take that right hand on the outside of that leg and pull that right leg towards you. And just always breathing while we're stretching. One more breath. Okay, coming back up to center, and we're going to do stir the pot. So we're going to go to the right, to the front, to the left, and to the back. And we're just going to keep those hips on the chair and just gently turn around in the chair. Just nice and slow at your own pace. Try to get the best range of motion for you. And everyone's going to express a little bit differently. So just try to listen to your body, see what it tells you. You can do this stretch also. You can actually pretend you're stirring a pot. Gives you a little bit more range of motion when you do that. But not necessary if you're more comfortable. Just stay right here with your hands on your legs. So wherever you're comfortable, we're breathing as we go. Our toes are relaxed. Let's go one more time around, all the way around, and then we'll rotate in the opposite direction. So here we go. Opposite direction, taking your time. And again, you can keep your hands on your legs, or you can actually stir that pot, wherever your comfort level is. Always listening to your body, always breathing. Beautiful. And then all the way back, coming back to center. And we'll bring our legs back. And if you want to sit back in your chair, we're just going to lift your legs. And you can hold onto your chair if you'd like. And it's a great time to hold your belly button to spine. Again, my shoulders are back and down. And let's point one foot and press through the heel of the other. You really want to point as far as you can. Press through that heel as much as you can. And just back and forth. Remembering to breathe, not holding your breath. And now, Point them in, take them out, point them in, take them out. One more time, point them in, take them out. And how about circles? Nice, slow ankle circles. Take your time and do a full range of movement when you do these. Okay, circling in the opposite direction. And now we're going to do our power move. Pressing through my heels, my belly button's tight to spine, and I'm just going to lift. And just stretch toward the sky, and you want to remember to breathe. Always remember to breathe. Pressing through those heels. They say your calf are your second heart muscle. Your calves are your second heart muscle. So anytime we can kind of get circulation going into them is always a good thing. Okay, let's come down. Shake that out a little tiny bit. And we're going to come forward and we're going to do a little bit of toe yoga. So I want to just address posture a little bit. Because you may have to help yourself do the toe yoga with your hands. So we're going to just lean forward from the hips, and you want a nice flat back when you lean forward from those hips. So we're going to start, we're just going to lift that big toe on the right foot, only the big toe, lift it up. If you have to help a little bit, that's perfectly fine. You can help that up a little bit. But try not to be hunched over when you do this. Try to do it with that nice flat back, bending for those hips, and then relax that big toe, and then we're going to lift all the other toes. And again, if you need to help, that's okay. You can help yourself with that. Your feet have more nerves going to them per centimeter than any other part of your body. So they're sensory organs. So we really want to keep as much foot health as we can as we get older because that's where people can lose their balance a lot. Let's do one more time. Lift that big toe on your right foot. Just take your time to lift that big toe. And then relax that big toe. Lift all the others. And again, if you have to help yourself with your hand, that's okay. Okay, let's go over to this left foot. We're going to lift that big toe. Take a moment to lift that big toe. And then relax the big toe. Let's lift all the others. And one more time. We're going to relax the foot, lift the big toe, take your time, relax the big toe, and lift all the other 4 toes. Breathing while we go, keeping that nice flat back. And let's relax that. You can come back up. We're going to take that right foot and just slowly take it out until you go up on your heel. We're going to really press through the heel. I want you to curl your toes as tight as you can curl them. Just nice and tight. Breathing while we go. Relax those toes. Come back down. Bring that foot back, even with the other foot. And we're going to lift those toes, all 5 toes, but try to keep the balls of your feet on the ground. Okay, we're going to do that one more time on that side. Relax those toes. We're going to slowly go back out, up on that heel. I'm pressing through that heel, so I'm feeling it on the calf muscle. Squeeze those toes as tight as you can. Breathing while we go. Relax your toes. Come back down. And then back in position. And just lift your toes. Try to keep the balls of the toes on the ground. Lift them. And if you want to stretch them apart, that's excellent too. And then just relax. We'll take that other foot. We're going to go out on that heel. Press through that heel. Squeeze those toes. Oh, squeeze them tight, tight, tight. Relax. Bring your foot back down. Bring it all the way back. And now keep the balls of your feet down and just lift the toes. Stretching them out if you can. And we're going to relax that foot. We're going to go back out all the way up on your heel. Squeeze those toes together. Oh, squeeze them tight. Relax those toes. Come back down. And now only the toes, keeping the balls of the feet down. And then let's just shake them out a little bit. This is a great exercise to do, like if you're in a plane for a long time or in a car for a long time, you could do it right in the car, unless of course you're the driver. That would not be wise, but it's a great exercise to do. And also in reflexology, that helps relax your neck. So it's a wonderful exercise to do. I want to do a little bit with our hip flexors. So we're going to turn this way in our chair. And your hip flexors, it's the muscle that helps you sit, stand, and propels you forward when you walk. And if we sit too much, they get tight and they get short, and they're hard to work then. So we want them to be able to work easily. So we're just going to take our foot out like this. And now you can do this a couple different ways. You can take your whole foot out in an arch like this, your whole leg out. But if that's a little bit too much for you, just keep your knee bent and just come out a little bit and come a little bit back. I'm going to do that one today, I think. So just come a little bit and a little bit back. If you have to help, you can put your hand here. Let's do 4 more. So here's 4, 3, 2, and then 1. There you go. And let's take that same, it's going to be your left leg. That knee is straight up and down. And I'm just going to, that hip flexor muscle is attached to your rib cage. So I want you to lift your arm, and it's going to give you a little more stretch through there. And just breathe. Take a moment to breathe. Take your time. Take a moment to breathe while you're doing this. A wonderful stretch to the front of your leg. And now let's come back here. We're going to do a leverage twist. So I want you to turn to your right. You're going to grab the chair, put yourself up nice and tall, and just a gentle leverage twist. We don't want to overdo it, but just a nice, gentle leverage twist. Breathing always while we go. Let's come back. And we're going to face the opposite direction now. So now you're going to face to your left, and we're going to take this right leg. I'm holding onto the back of my chair. And again, you can take it all the way around like this in a circle, or you can bend it and just take it part way in and part way out. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Now we're just going to take this same leg, this front leg, straight up and down. And again, we're going to lift our arm. Feel that little extra stretch through there. And just breathe gentle and easy. Stretching out that hip flexor, stretching out the front of that leg. 1 more breath. Let's bring that hip back up. And now we're going to turn to your left. We're going to grab the back of the chair, pull yourself up nice and tall, a gentle leverage twist here. So it's just nice and gentle, breathing while you go, that nice gentle twist. Beautiful. And now let's come back. Let's shake that out a little bit. And just wanted to give you just a little bit of a break before we go into our sun salutations. This is a little bit of face yoga that I learned, and it's wonderful to help with the lymphatic system, especially under your eyes, if you get a little puffy under your eyes. So we're going to take our 4th finger in each hand, and we're going to start on the outside of your eye, and we're just going to tap as lightly as you can, go underneath your eye. And as you come to the inside corner of your eye, go up and underneath your brow, only going in this direction. Breathing while you go, trying to keep those shoulders back and down. Just take a moment to relax. One last time all the way around. It's a wonderful little relaxation for your eyes during the day. Okay. And there you go. And we're going to start with some sun salutations. So we're going to sit up in our chair. We're going to start with our praying hands here. And as we inhale, we're going to gently reach to the sky. And exhale, we're going to lean forward and come into cactus. And we're balancing. Anytime you balance, you're using the muscles in your core and your legs. And it's a wonderful, wonderful strengthening exercise. Belly button tight to spine. Let's inhale. And we're going to go down. We're going to press through that lower back. Take your time to go down. Press through that lower back. This is just a little version of that cat-cow we were doing earlier. Okay, inhale. Let's come up. Tuck your tail feathers. Pull yourself tall and squeeze those shoulder blades together. I have lots of space in my neck. It's not scrunching tight behind me. And just breathing. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go partway down. Press through that lower back. And now inhale. The right hand's going to reach out. Stretch those fingers. Try to watch the hand as it goes out. Exhale. Come back down. Inhale. The left hand. Reach out with that left hand. Stretch those fingers. Watch that hand, and then exhale, come back down. Here we go. We're going to reach up, stretch to the sky, gentle stretch to the sky. Exhale, gently come back down to where we started. Our shoulders are rolled back and down when we come back down. Here we go. Do the same process again. Inhale, reach slowly and gently to the sky. Exhale, lean forward. Try to go a little forward this time, a little more forward. Balance yourself. You're tightening your core. You're tightening your glutes. You're tightening your legs. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to press through that lower back all the way down. Inhale. We're going to come up. Tuck your tail feathers. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Pull yourself up tall. We're opening up that chest area. I have a nice relaxed jaw. Always make sure you're breathing. If you think like an O shape in your jaw, that's going to really relax your jaw if you tend to get a tight jaw. Inhale. Exhale, press through that lower back. Part way down. Now inhale, the right hand's going to reach out, stretching those fingers. Exhale, come down. Inhale, the left hand, stretching those fingers. Exhale, come down. Inhale, everything comes up. We're going to reach, reach, reach. Exhale, back to your praying hands. Okay, here we go again. Inhale, one more time just like that, and we'll add an exercise. Exhale, lean forward, a little bit more forward this time. Tighten everything, belly button tight to spine. Inhale. Okay. Exhale. We're going to press through our lower back. Press through that lower back. Keep pressing. Inhale. We're going to come up, tuck our tail feathers. Pull yourself up tall and squeeze those shoulder blades together as they roll back and down. And then inhale. Exhale. Press partway down. Press through that lower back. Inhale. The right hand goes up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, the left hand goes up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, everything comes up. We're going to reach, 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 reach. Exhale, praying hands. Okay, we're going to add a move this time. Here we go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lean forward. Oh, tighten everything. Tighten your glutes, your tummy, belly button to spine, all your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Press through that lower back while we go down. Inhale, we're going to come up, tuck your tail feathers, pull yourself up tall, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to press part way down through that lower back. Keep pressing that lower back. Now inhale the right hand. Stretch that right hand a little further if you're able to. Exhale, come down. Inhale the left hand. Exhale, come down. Inhale, everything comes up. We're reaching gently to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to go into cactus. Beautiful. Now inhale. Exhale. Going to the right. Keep that left hip on the chair. Don't let it float up. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Keep that right hip on the chair. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, everything's going to come up. Gently reach to the sky. And then exhale, back to center. Okay, let's add another move. Here we go. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, farthest that you can lean forward. Really balance yourself. Forcing that core and those legs to work. Just breathing. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, press through that lower back the whole way down. It really feels good on that lower back. Exhale, come up. Tuck your tail feathers, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to go partway down. Press through that lower spine. Now inhale the right hand. Exhale, come down. Inhale the left hand. Exhale, come down, and inhale. Everything comes up. We're going to reach. Everything comes up. Exhale, coming back to praying hands. Okay, and let's inhale again. I forgot to take us to our last move, so let's go to that one. Arms out in front of us. Here we go. You're reaching out in front of us. Let's go up on our toes. So reaching out in front, breathing while you're going. Inhale. One more breath. And now, feet back to the ground. Let's dip back on our heels. Continue reaching out. Breathing while we go. Final breath. And inhale. Everything reaches up. We're just going to reach up to the sky. And then exhale. Come back to our praying hands. There you go. Just take a moment. Shake that out. And that's always kind of get your heart rate going. So let's just take a moment. We're just going to do a little balance exercise. So sit back in your chair. And this is a great exercise for balance between eyes and ears. So we're going to start with your thumb. We're going to start with that right thumb out. And your eyes are going to look at your thumb, but your head is not going to move. So your eyes are looking at your thumb, and you're taking your head to the right. You're taking your thumb to the right. Sorry about that. There you go. And then come back. The head stays there, but the eyes are following. Left thumb takes over. Follow with the eyes, but keep your head right there. Don't let your head move. Follow with your eyes. And let's come back. Let's do one more set. That same there. Here we go. Follow with your eyes. The right thumb's going, but we're following with our eyes. The head stays motionless. Coming back. Breathing while we go. Opposite thumb takes over. Follow with the eyes, but keep your head right there. And then we're going to come right back. Beautiful. Now this time we're going to do one more variation on this. This time you're going to find a point somewhere in the room that's eye level. Fix your eyes on that point, and your eyes are going to stay, but your head's going to move. So find the point, and then we're just going to move our head to the right, but our eyes are going to stay there. Stay nice and forward, fixed on that point. And let's come back. The head goes all the way through to the left, but the eyes stay right there. Coming back. One last time each side. The eyes stay fixed. The head goes all the way through to the right. And then back again. All the way through to the left. Keeping those eyes fixed. And then come back again. Excellent. And just take a moment. Let's just shake our shoulders out. Shake our arms out a little bit. And we're going to stand up and do a little bit behind the chair. So I would like you to start. We're going to hold on to our chair, and this is upward dog. And we want you to do it nice and controlled. We're going to inhale and very controlled. We're going to come up very, very slowly on our feet. So very important to come up nice and controlled and slow. So we're going to inhale. And then just come up nice and controlled. I like to feel like I'm pulling myself from a string from my pelvic floor all the way to the top of the head. And again, we really want to watch that we're not making our neck tight and squished. Lots of space in the back of that neck. I'm holding my belly button tight to spine, and I'm just keeping my shoulder blades rolled back and down. And I'm just breathing. Now let's slowly come down. We're slowly coming down. Keep that position. Don't let that posture change. I'm rocking back on my heels. And I'm going up on my heels, trying to keep that same posture. Belly button is tight to spine. There you go. And now you could just relax your feet. We're going to go into that one more time. Do that one more time. So let's inhale, going up slowly and controlled, pulling yourself up with that string. Pull yourself up taller, taller, and taller. And just Give space in that spine. Feel like if you have it's nice and buoyant, lots of space in between. And breathing, my belly button tight to spine. And now, let's come down, nice and controlled, coming down. And when we get all the way back on the ground, let's rock back on your heels, keeping that same posture. Like you're pulling yourself up with that string, belly button is tight to spine, and just breathing. Space in that neck. There you go. Just relax your feet. Let's shake each leg out. Just a little shake on that. We're going to go into downward dog. That was upward dog. So now we're going to go into downward dog. And so I'm holding onto my chair and I just step back. You want nice soft knees on this exercise, and you want a nice flat back. So your head, neck, arms, shoulders, and back are nice and flat. If you have shoulder issues, just step a little bit more towards the chair and don't go quite down as far of an extension with your shoulders. And always keep your knees soft on this one. And I am pressing my hips behind me. So just breathing, soft knees, pressing those hips behind you. It's a wonderful stretch through the whole back of your body. And just breathe. Nice soft knees. Nice gentle breaths. You can go up on one set of toes if you'd like, and then the other if you want a little more advanced. Or you can just stay right here. One set of toes and then the other. And you can even twist a little bit as you go up on those toes. Twist over towards the foot that's twisting. Twist your hips over there. And let's just finish out by putting those hips behind us again, pressing those hips into the back wall behind us. Breathing easy. And when you're ready, let's just gently walk up. And we're going to gently shake everything out. We're going to do a little balance exercise. So we're going to start. I have my left foot behind, and my right foot, my heel of my right foot's going to touch the toes of my left foot. And you do want to pull yourself up nice and tall. So you want to be nice, pull yourself nice and tall up with that string, and just balance here. And a lot of times I'll tap on my chair. That helps me balance. I find a point in front of me to focus on, and I just breathe. And if you're able to just breathe and just let that be. A little more advanced way would be to put all your weight on your back foot. That changes things quite a bit, but if you find that your balance is getting better and you want to try that, but always have something close to hold on to, just in case. Breathing easy. Let's come out of that, and we're going to change now. The left foot's going to be in front. The right foot's in the back. Heel is touching toe. Pull yourself up nice and tall, and we're going to balance. Many times you'll find you'll balance much easier on one leg than the other. And we just want to breathe. Pulling yourself up nice and tall. Okay, and then let's just take a moment, come out of that. Let's shake each leg out a little bit. And let's face your chair. And we're just you're gonna pull yourself up tall, and it's kind of initiating from right here, this lower part of your back. We're just gonna take one leg back, and I'm kind of stretching myself up while I'm taking that leg back. It's a wonderful stretch, it's a wonderful strengthener, and I just take one leg back, and then the other leg back. So just take your time, and you're breathing. And now let's just bend our legs back. A lot of times those quads in the front of our knees get tight, so let's just bend those back a little bit. There you go. And we'll shake those out a little bit. And we're going to come back down to our chair. And if you have a strap, this would be a great time to grab it. And I'm going to put this strap around the ball of my right foot. And I'm just going to stretch out my foot. And you want, again, your shoulders are back and down. You don't want to get everything hunched up here. Shoulders are back and down. And I'm just pressing through that right foot. Those hamstrings on the top back of your leg get so tight. And when muscles get tight, they can get short. And then it's just hard to use them. So this is a wonderful little stretch for them. So just breathing and stretching. And one more breath. And now just release. We're going to go up into it one more time. Either stay the same or try to go a little bit higher, depending on what your body is telling you. So always listen to your body. So here we go. Keeping those shoulders back and down. We're breathing. And watch that foot on the ground. Make sure it's not out, funny in this way, that it's nice and straight on the ground, and that your knee is right over your ankle. And just breathing. One more breath. Okay, let's release. Now, that right hand is going to take both sides of the strap, and you're going to take your leg out to the right, pressing through my heel. My left hand goes out to the left, and my thumb is up towards the ceiling, and I'm looking at my thumb, and press through that heel. It's a wonderful stretch. Breathing while you go. Always remember to breathe. Releasing that. Now the opposite hand is going to take both sides of that strap. We're going to try to cross right at the center. We're going to try to cross our body, pressing through that heel. And then the left hand is going to go out. Thumb is up. Looking at that thumb. I love this stretch because you can feel it on the outside back of that leg, and it's a wonderful stretch through there. Just press through that heel and breathe. One more breath. Okay. Relax that. And we're going to just take this leg up here. Now, if you can't cross here, cross right down here. You can cross your legs down here. That's perfectly fine to do. But for those who are able, you could bring your leg up here. You want to keep this foot at you want to keep it flexed. It's going to protect the muscles of your knees. And we're just going to give ourselves a little tiny massage. Always good to love your feet up. I read an article the other day, and it said your feet, like if you're 100 pounds, every time you step on your foot, it's 150 pounds of pressure. And so it's a 1.5 times the pressure of your body weight. And so that's a lot of beating that the feet take. You can bend your toes in, press them out. You can stick your fingers between your toes and kind of open them up a little bit. Also, your Achilles here, it's a wonderful thing to massage. Those can get very tight. Don't forget your heels. In reflexology, again, this outside of the foot, it correlates with the spine. So if you find a sore spot while you're massaging that, just linger on that a little bit. Okay. Now we're just going to take our fingers and intertwine them, and we're just going to warm up that joint. So we're just going to take it up a little bit. Back and forth. Okay. And we're going to go into tray. If this gets too tight in your back hip, just take that foot on the floor and move it forward a little bit. So you can so that you don't get too tight and hurt yourself. So always listening to your body. We're going to go into tray. We're going to bend from our hips. So let's inhale. So we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to go into tray. Leaning, pressing forward with your body. The body keeps pressing forward while the arms go out in tray. And as the arms come back up, the body comes back up. We're going to do this again. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward from those hips. Lean, press that body forward. You're going to feel it in that right back hip. And as the arms come back to where they started, your body comes back up. This time, we're going to pull this leg towards us. So inhale, exhale, nice flat back, bending from those hips. Those There you go. Just pull that leg toward you. Always remember to breathe when you're in this position. It's so easy to hold your breath. Keeping this foot flexed. Coming back up. This time we're going to inhale, exhale completely, and go back down in the same position. So inhale, exhale completely. Go back down in that position. Pull that leg towards you. Nice flat back. We're hinging from those hips. Breathing while you're here. Always breathing. One last breath. Okay, let's take that leg down and let's just shake it out. We're going to pick up our strap. We're going to do this on the opposite side. So we're going to put that strap around the ball of our left foot this time. And one hand on each side of the strap. And again, we're just going to extend, press through the heel. The shoulders are back and down. And we're just going to breathe, just stretching out that back of that leg. Final breath. Okay. Now we're just going to relax it. We're going to go up into it one more time and either do the same space or try to go a little bit further this time. So here we go. Inhale. The shoulders are back and down. Make sure you're breathing. You're pressing through that hip. Now that foot on the floor, it's not out or it's not in. It's nice and straight. And the knee is right over the ankle. It's good practice for standing. We have sometimes bad habits in standing. So just press through that heel. One more breath. Relaxing that foot. And now the left hand's going to take both sides of the strap. And we're just going to open that leg out. Press through the heel. The right hand goes out to the right. The thumb is up. You're watching the thumb with your eyes. And just breathe. Pressing through that heel. You can hold your belly button tight to spine on this also if you'd like. Try to keep this leg, I know mine wants to wobble. Try to keep this leg straight that's on the ground. One more breath. Okay, coming back. You're going to take the strap with the opposite hand. We're going to try to cross midpoint in your body. There you go. That left hand opens up. The thumb is to the sky. Press through that heel. And just breathe. And again, try to keep this foot on the ground nice and straight. One more breath. Okay, we're going to bring this back here. You can drop your strap. We're all through with that for today. And give yourself a little foot massage. Again, you can bring your toes back and forth, massage your toe mounds. You can put your fingers right in between your toes and stretch those toes out. Whatever your foot needs today, whatever kind of love it needs. Try to remember to give your heels a little attention, a little bit to that Achilles tendon. If you got some plantar fasciitis, just rub that little node in there. Sometimes you get a little lump from there. Okay, we're going to take our hands. We want a nice flexed foot. And again, if this stretch gets tight for you, when we go into it, you can always bring your foot forward, that foot on the ground forward a little bit. We're going to bring our hands with a nice flexed foot, and we're just going to warm up that joint. Get some fluid going into there. Get some circulation. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to go into tray. So inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to lean forward from your hips. You're going to go into tray. Your whole body, nice flat back going forward. The body is pressing forward. You're going to feel it in that left hip. And as you finish tray and come back out of it, bring your body back up with it. One nice fluid movement. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward. Keep leaning forward with your body. Keep leaning forward. You're going to feel that stretch through that back left hip. Coming forward. Okay. And this time we'll pull that leg towards us. So inhale. Exhale. Hinge from your hips. Pull that leg towards you. Keep this foot flexed. If it gets too tight on the ground, just move that foot a little bit forward. Okay? So here we go. Just breathing while we're here. Always remember to breathe. Coming back up. We're going to do it one more time, but we're going to inhale and exhale completely before we go into it. So inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Bending from our hips. Pull that leg towards you. Just breathe while you're here. Nice flat back. You do that nice flat back. And just breathe. And again, if it gets too tight, take that leg on the ground and just move it a couple inches forward. Keep this flexed to protect your knees. And let's come up. Let's take it down. We're going to shake it out. And we're going to go, well, almost finished here. We're going to go into tray. So we're going to just sit nice in our chair. We're going to take this right hand and we're just going to take it out. And we're going to just take it around all the way up and behind you. We're going to dip down in front of you, hinging from those hips the whole time. And we're going to go back and then just loop it through. Keep that tray up so that it doesn't spill anything and just give that tray away. Here we go again. Same hand, right hand. Here we go. Nice and forward. We're going to go over to the right, all the way behind us. Dip down to the left front. Oh, breathing while we go. Don't forget to breathe. All the way to the back. Take it forward. And now the left hand. Here we go. Same motion. Start with the left hand. Take it to the left. We're going to go all the way behind us. Dip down to the right front. Oh, breathing while we go. All the way to the back. Loop it through. There you go. Here we go again. Take it around all the way. Reach behind you. Gentle reach up. Bend down from your hips as we go in front of you. All the way to the back. Loop it through. We're going to try this with both hands, okay? So here we go. Both hands. So we're going to take it out. There we go. All the way behind us. Hinge from your hips as you go down in front. Dip it down. Take it behind you. Loop it through. One more time. Beautiful. Here we go. So starting out. Beautiful. There we go. Breathing as you go. Okay. One last thing. I want you to sit back in your chair, nice and easy. Sitting back in your chair, and we are going to, again, your feet are flat on the floor, nice and planted on the floor. They're not out, they're not in, they're nice and straight. Try to have your knees right on top of your ankles if you're able to. Sitting back in the chair, we're going to roll our hips, roll our shoulders back and down, and we want those shoulders to be right on top of those hips. And just think how that feels. Take a moment and absorb how that feels, and then let's put our ears on top of our shoulders. Again, you may feel like you're falling back, but this really is a wonderful posture for you. We're so forward all the time, so it's nice to get back like that. Shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. We're going to take our hands up into cactus, and I want you to feel like there is a imaginary wall behind you, and your fingers are brushing against the wall the whole time. So we're going to go up slowly until they touch. And then very slowly we're going to come down, just floating down like you're floating in water. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to feel your shoulder blades come down. When I started this, I could only feel one come down. You're touching that imaginary wall behind you the whole time. But now I can feel both come down, which is a wonderful thing. And you're just slowly coming down, breathing the whole time, always breathing. And when your elbows stop at your rib cage, just bring your hands around to the front. And there you go. That is a wonderful posture to start your day. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my Teach Back video.